older, you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe.
Today, from Brooklyn, New York, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Herbert's pass.
Picked off at the 39. The former Missouri Tiger Drew Lock will be a quarterback as he leads out the Denver Broncos.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 21 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap to Lock. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Herbert's pass.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
He was tackled.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Complete.
We get a look at what Ertz did receiving-wise last week. 4 catches, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
42-yard line.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
The Chargers first down.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Another
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
At the 26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Herbert. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
This will be caught at about the 6. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Chargers.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On 2nd down now. It's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. L.A. readies for its next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2. At the 30.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup.
Herbert's pass.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Number 38.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Morgan. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Chargers 7, Broncos 3.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, Herbert looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Chargers 1st down.
And to give this time to the tailback. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Chargers.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. A ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Complete to number 8.
From 8 yards out. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now Locke. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
He was looking to go back to Sutton there. 3rd down here.
It's now 3rd down and long.
From the gun, it's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant.
Locke's pass.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. so tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
At the 32-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
5-yard gain on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 12.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for number 82.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers 22. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 57 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Running is Jacobs. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Chargers.
Now to the air. Lock. Out quickly to Judy. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First down Broncos as Lock finds Judy.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Jacobs, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
It's 3rd and goal.
Block working out of the gun. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Noah Fant there to make the grab. And the Broncos draw a bit closer.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
From the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
To number 83.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Herbert on 3rd down now. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Herbert's pass.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6.
To the air again, Herbert. And he completed 7 straight passes before that one. As it falls incomplete. And puts a halt to that streak. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Again, Herbert. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Herbert now. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Badgley's kick is good. And that will do it for the... You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 4. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Locke. This is the tight end fan. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Jacobs. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
Josh Jacobs.
He'll get a couple yards on that one, and the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Taken down right.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up
Throwing on 2nd down. Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 8.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Herbert's pass.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
35 yards that time on the punt, and possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
56, the mark, boy, 56. Check 56. Hey, hey. Just like that. Just like that.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
A yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Locke to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Morgan. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the Broncos' 33.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Makes the score Chargers 20, Broncos 10.
Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work
How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in. It had just enough to get it done.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he...
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And picked up by the Chargers. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
The ball carrier.
And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Morgan. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now they go screen. It's complete. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
At the 23-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Badgley able to knock this one through. And that will stretch the lead up to 13.
23. Broncos 10.
So 3 field goals that he's hit. Now this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
32-yard line.
56. Right there. 56. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
On first down, Locke. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Locke. And the pressure gets to him again. T.J. Watt able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Too little. Mike 56.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Number 30.
Dorian O'Daniel, third-round pick in 2018, made the tackle.
2-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. To throw on 3rd down, Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes...
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. T.J. Watt. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Locke going to go on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
Makes the score, Chargers 26. Broncos.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Locke now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, block. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
56.
Operating from the gun. Block. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Now 4th down and goal.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, that was a 3rd long run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. He's got his big tight end, Fant.
Locke's pass.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And going right back to Hamler. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you